Hi children, here is a lovely exercise for us. We are going to match the verbs with adverbs. Look at the beautiful picture you have. Very interesting exercise. Look carefully at the verbs. Learn to read the verbs. Learn to read the adverbs. You're going to match verbs with adverbs. It's a very interesting exercise. I hope you will enjoy it. Let's look at the first set of verbs and adverbs. Now, first we read, then we match. Okay? Look. What is the first word here? We'll read all the verbs first. Walks. Walks. W-A-L-K-S. Walks. Speaks. S-P-E-A-K-S. Speaks. Rides. W-R-I-T-S. Rides. Fights. F-I-G-H-T-S. Fights. Sing. S-I-N-G-S. Sing. So all these are verbs. Walks and speaks and writes and fights and sings. Now, let's look at all the adverbs here. First, softly. Softly. Sweetly. Briskly. Neatly. Bravely. Softly, sweetly, briskly, neatly, bravely. Now, we got the adverbs, we got the verb. We're going to do matching now. Shall we? Look at the first verb, walks. Walk. How do you walk? The man walks briskly. Or you can say the children walks briskly. Oh, they walk briskly to the classroom, to the playground. Walks briskly. Verbs, adverb, matching. Good. Let's look at the second one. Speaks. Speaks. How do you speak? You're supposed to speak softly. Speaks softly. In the class, you're supposed to speak softly. Verb, adverb, beautiful matching. Next, rides. The children, teacher says, children rides neatly. How should you write? You should write neatly in your book. Write neatly. Verb, adverb, be lovely matching. Fights. How do you fight? Fights bravely, especially the animals in the forest. The soldiers at the front, they fight. How do they fight? Bravely. Should be brave. Finally, you have sing. How should you sing? You should sing sweetly. Who sings sweetly? Birds sing sweetly. Now look at the matching you have done. Walks briskly, speaks softly, writes neatly, fights bravely, and sings sweetly. Good. We match the verbs with adverbs. Lovely. Did you enjoy, children? Let's take another set of words and do the matching correctly. Look. First, we'll read all the words, okay? All the verbs first. Good. M-O-V-E-S, moves. T-A-L-K-S, talks. S-I-T-S, sits. R-U-N-S, runs. A-I-M-S, aim. The game you aim. Okay? So these are the moves and talks, sits, runs, aim. These are verbs. Let's look at all our adverbs. Boldly. Gently. Slowly. Calmly. Sharply. So you have boldly, gently, slowly, calmly, sharply. We're going to match the verbs with adverb. First, moves. How do you move? You must, children move slowly, gently. Moves gently. Who moves gently in the house? The cat. Gently. You won't even know they're moving. moves gently. Talks. How do you talk? You must talk boldly, strongly. Everybody must know what you mean to talk. Sits calmly. Children must sit calmly, listen to the teacher. How nicely you are matching the verbs with the adverbs. Next, runs. How do you run? You must run slowly, especially in the class, around the school. Run slowly, otherwise you might fall, might hurt yourself. Finally, you have aims. When you aim, especially basketball or any dart you want to put, aim sharply. Only then you can use the target. Go to the target. Use aim sharply. Let's look at all our matching of verbs with adverbs. Moves gently, pussycat. Talks boldly. Sits calmly. Children sit calmly. Runs slowly and aims sharply. Yes, you enjoyed matching the verbs with adverbs. Let's take another set of words. Look, let's read the verbs first. Waits. W-A-I-T as waits. You have to wait for a bus, wait for your turn. Sings. S-I-N-G-S, sings. Birds sing, you can sing, choir, children sing. Walks. W-A-L-K as walks. People go for a walk in the morning. Children learn to walk. Sits. You sit in the chair, you sit on the ground, you sit and play together. Late. When are you late? You go late to school, you are late for the bus, or you're late doing your work. These are verbs. Waits and sings, walks, sits, late. All these are verbs. Let's look at the adverbs. Badly, regularly, eagerly, slowly, closely. These are all your adverbs. Badly, regularly, eagerly, slowly, and closely. So verbs, we're going to match with the adverbs. Let's look at our first word. Waits. Wait. Children wait eagerly. For what? For the results. Children wait eagerly for the results, for the mark. Sings. Sing. The choir sings badly. So nobody liked it. They did not get a prize. They sang badly. Sings badly. Walks. Babies walk slowly. Otherwise they might fall. They're just learning to walk. Babies, they walk slowly. Sits. Children sits closely in the class. Closely. If there is no space. Late. Teacher says, you are late regularly. Coming to school regularly is bad. Let's look at all the pairs. Verbs and adverbs matching. Waits eagerly, sings badly, walks slowly, sits closely, late regularly. Did you enjoy, children? Let's look at another set of words. Look at the verbs, adverb. Let's read all the verbs. Listens. L-I-S-T-E-N-S. Listens. Children, listen. Okay? Fails. F-A-I-L. Fails. Fails to submit the book. Fails in the exam. Think. T-H-I-N-K. Thinks. Children must learn to think. Well, if you think, you can write correctly. Behaves. B-E-H-A-V-E. Behaves. How you conduct yourself among your friends in the class. Drives. Driving a car or any vehicle, big or small. These are the verbs. Listens, fails, thinks, behaves, drives. These are verbs. Let's look at the adverbs given to us. Rarely, quietly, cleverly, deeply, safely. rarely, quietly, cleverly, deeply, safely. Now let's match the verbs with the adverbs. Shall we? Listens. Listens quietly. The teacher is giving instruction. Children listen quietly. Only then you can listen correctly. Listens quietly. Fails. Rarely. He fails rarely in the examination. Thinks. How do you think? You have to think deeply before you write your question and answers. Thinks deeply. Behaves. Behaves cleverly. Think and behave. You can't be rude to others. Behaves cleverly in any situation. Drives safely. You have to drive safely. Let's look at the pairs we have done. Listens quietly. Fails rarely, very seldom. Thinks deeply and behaves cleverly. Drives safely. Did you enjoy your exercise? Good. Shall we look at another set of words? Look. Let's read the verbs first. Wait. W-A-I-T, wait. You wait for the bus, you wait for the school bus, whatever. Treat. T-R-E-A-T, treat. You treat your friend on your birthday, yes? Eat. E-A-T, eat. You're supposed to eat your meal at correct time. Lives. You live in the town or city or anywhere. Writes. W-R-I-T-S, write. You write letters, you write your homework, whatever you write. Waits, treats, eats, lives, and write. All verbs. Let's look at the adverbs given to us. Kindly, briefly, patiently, regularly, secretly. Look at the adverbs given to us. Kindly, briefly, patiently, regularly, and secretly. What is secretly? Quietly, without anyone knowing. Look, let's do the matching of the verbs with that verb, shall we? First word, waits. How do you wait? You wait patiently for the bus. You wait patiently for your turn. Next, very good matching. Good. Treats. How do you treat your friends? How do you treat your animal? Treat them kindly. Next, eats. How do you eat your meals? When do you eat your meals? You must eat your meals regularly. Every day, 3 times. Only then you can be healthy. Eats regularly. Lives. Where do you live? How do you live? Oh, you live secretly. You don't want anyone to know that you are there. Lives secretly. And finally, writes briefly. Short notes, short stories. Writes briefly. Let's look at all the pairs we have done. Matching of verbs with adverb. Waits patiently. Treats kindly. Eats regularly. Lives secretly. And writes briefly. I hope you enjoyed the exercise, children.